everybody, Weezum here, a little creeped out because while I was setting up everything to record, I heard an Enderman, and knowing the way things go for me, we would have been looking right at him. And that would not have been a good thing. That said, episode 165 here, this is apparently going to be live in 8 hours. Currently 1:59 a.m. It goes live at 10 a.m. So that means not only do we have to record this, I've then got to render it and upload it and wake up and go to work in the morning. So hopefully we do that. I like kind of doing the stuff where I just sort of explain to you what I want to do. I kind of go off camera, we do it, we might time lapse parts of it, and then we're done. And yeah, I don't know that we can do that in this episode. I'd really like to crank several out, to be honest with you, but I think I did this off camera while I had everything render last time. I think I might have put this whole thing in, actually. I don't know for sure. I remember I think I ran out of the stone stairs, stone brick stairs, I should say. So we've got that going. And that's our central water feature. Let's just run down here and kind of recap things if we can. Maybe we'll find that Enderman too. He should be pretty low health by now. Alright, so there's that. So it looks pretty cool down here. And that's what we're going to try to replicate on the top side. Nigel had left a comment, what you're trying to do is like put water, essentially like sandwiched in the ceiling. Kind of, yet part of me thinks don't do that, because if anything ever really bad happened down here, that would become a serious mess. So not quite sure how I will proceed with that. But let's get back up here and not... Should that be filled in? Probably so. I'm sure I had some reason for leaving that, but right now I don't know what it would be. So, like I said, if I ever get snuck up on by an Enderman or zombie or something lame like that, I don't really hear well over the headset or anything, so keep that in mind. I don't have jack going for me right now. All we've got is that worn down efficiency 2. I do have 2 sticks, so we should be able to crank out a stone pick. There we go. Probably should have done iron, but whatever. You only live once, why not go slow? Alright, so let's go ahead and get this iron out of here, because it's gonna have to go at some point. I just kinda like to leave stuff. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I sort of like to see what the ore pockets look like and compare and contrast them, Just something I do. Maybe other people do the same thing. Maybe you think I'm crazy. That said, I'm trying to think of what we would like to do. Did I put that there for a reason? I am sure that I did. I can't really do what I had thought of doing. So, okay, let's start here. This should be the... I heard that. I don't know where that guy's at, but it's a little odd. Okay, so right here, because there's really the only thing I know of space-wise is like that ravine in there, and it sounds like he's that way. So that's what's kind of weird. Anyway, let's see, this is going to be the wall. So this would be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 in the middle, 9, 7, 5, 3, 1. So we need a space here that's going to go out to the wall, right? All the way over, I would assume, would be the smart thing to do. So you kind of backed this out. I'm trying again, when you start and stop and have 2 series, and then you do the Pocket Edition update video, and you got Skylanders going, it kind of gets to be difficult to keep up with everything. So let's go back a few here. Should intersect. There we go, voila. So this is where our sweet spot's going to be. And again, I'd be doing this off camera, but you probably want to see this video in 8 hours. So therein lies the problem once again. But I wish that guy would just teleport in here so we could finish him off. I assume it's the same one. Now, that's a little stair pod, but I think we're just going to go ahead and probably fill all of that in. Now, I suppose that we could possibly leave it. I'll think about that. Not sure how far we need to go. And again, if I could just ever get Silk Touch, we would be doing such fantastic work right now. Look at that. We actually got it right. I did not even count. I just kind of went with it. Where are you, Enderman? I don't understand. You know? There is the cave, but I mean, the cave is over that way. And again, to me, when I hear him, particularly, you know, like the off-camera times, he sounds like he's, you know, like in this vicinity. So, I don't know, you better not be up there like taking my cake or something. I don't know that they can pick cake up. I've never actually, I guess, been in a position to see it, but I think it's only like full blocks they can grab. Alright, so, a couple things we should probably do here. Number one is determine if we want a staircase only on this side, which is what I'm kind of leaning towards, or also on that side, and I honestly don't know. So we'll just roll through here real quick and pass some time and try to make an episode to something. I also thought of doing some stuff in this area today, but I don't think it's quite ready for the awesomeness that I have come up with. That's still cooking? What in the world is in there? Huh. Is that like glitched out or something? Because I'd have thrown that in there a long time ago. We'll just leave it and see what it does. How about that? And speaking of that, let's just go ahead and throw that in there. And we should probably start kind of meeting some of this out. And by that, I mean throwing some chests down. So, let's see what we got in the old inventory here. Not much of anything useful. What am I doing with the fences? Must have had something. Again, man, with all the different series, the good news is the cake is safe, right? Is it? What's going on out here? I don't know. Well, no one's beating down the door. I guess that's a good thing, but where would that Enderman be? I cannot wrap my head around that. I wonder if there's a slime. I don't know Did I hear him again? Seriously, bro. Let's just run down here. Like I said, this has to be up in 8 hours, and it's a little bit distracting now. Right there is the other ravine that we need to deal with sometime. And that's just something else. I was debating, if I had free time, man, we'd have a big giant strip mine going, like 9 through 11 area. Probably start on 11 and then dig it, Oh. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, hello, friends. Welcome. I need you for fire resistance and sticky pistons. Mainly sticky pistons, really. Do you have any friends with you? This worked out well. Hadn't gotten to kill any slimes in a while, right? Alright, do I have sand? Of course I don't. Why would I have sand? So, let's do that. Get that out of here, get this back in here. Throw that down. I could try and also now to remember if I ever covered up the lava that we didn't. I think the trees I didn't think the oak trees would all grow that high. I thought they'd like spring up. Apparently we're mistaken. So, well, there's that. Now what did I come down here though for aside from the slimes? I thought I had a pile of lava buckets. There we go. Let's take this one and see what we do with that. Got some ideas. I should probably, you know what, I'll leave that there and then we can bucket it again as opposed to just destroying it. So we've had our fun in the Hall of Bedrock now. Kind of got you a little change of scenery. And just all sorts of crazy random stuff. That's the cave, which we... Oh, hello, friend. How are you? I don't think those can damage us, that size. We'll investigate. Wait, wait, wait. Slime-tacular. Where is this guy? He's got to be somewhere. I hear you, but just like the Enderman. I cannot... Now, if I didn't have the headset on, we'd probably fare what... He's got to be over here. Right? Am I missing something? Is there like a little tiny guy? Is he trapped somewhere and needs to be rescued with a sword? I don't know. Let's see if he's down below. Didn't really sound like he was above, but again, I can't really hear, so I'm not one to pass you. Okay, well. I have no idea where that guy's at. Would be nice. Okay. What is up here? Probably lava, since we're standing right underneath it. The good news is there's water nearby. Just fix that while we're here. I don't know where he is. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. It's a good thing we came back. Not in the lava. Oh, hello. I assume, let's see, can he damage us? No. He just wants to say hi. Hello. Alright, so, back in business, whatever that means for this episode, which we've killed 12 minutes of already, and so maybe I'll actually be productive off camera while this renders out for you. Let's see, I'm trying to piece together a strategy here for you. That's that. So how's everything going? See, that tree grew, and it's really not that high. You know, so I don't quite... I feel like there's plenty of light down there. Anyway, well, welcome to the cactus farming episode, where we run around and farm cactus. Sure someone in the water. That's the way it goes. I ought to bring some lily pads down here. It's kind of something I've always meant to do and never really done. So we've got some green stuff. Oh, I took some damage there. But we got some green stuff. Sadly, blue is what we would want to be using. Which wood do we have handy? That's cobble. Wood would be where we're going to eventually have this all sorted out. We've got some birch wood. Do I want to use birch wood though? Is that really all the wood I have? It can't be. Because we're going to need a lot of wood for what we'll be doing. Namely chests, which is kind of what I thought I'd do this episode. Just throw a few in there, kind of get a feel for it. And yeah, I believe we're gonna... I think we know what we're doing for the rest of the episode now. So, do we have an axe? We've got that one. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an iron axe, which I probably don't have sticks, do I? Nope, used them all. Alright, so got an iron axe, that's all that matters in life, right? And it's gonna be good to get some fresh air. You don't want to stay underground building a storage thing too long. We should probably check the cattle and some other random things, since we haven't been out here in a while. Get shot by some skeletons, or see if aggro spiders return. Oh, lovely. Well, I don't even want to deal with that. This is why the tree farm would have been nice. That's what you get for going outside, kids. Now, maybe we got some in here. Yeah, well, you know what? I bet I've got a ton on top of the base. This is just a train wreck of a thing going on. Is there anything in here? Maybe the Enderman. Maybe we can find him. There's that open space. Hadn't been through here in a while. Let's see if we still know what we're doing. This is about really the only open areas, to be honest with you. So, got that goes up. Think I heard him. That's like the Ninja Turtle jump. I can never do it. See if there's any wood in there. I seriously doubt it. But there might be. We got nothing. Alright, well, this was a waste of time, wasn't it? I guess if you're just tuning in, this is some of the stuff you can go back and if you wonder what in the world is this guy doing, you can watch all the old episodes and try to figure it out. See if you can pull it off. Can't go that way. Need to go up. That's what we need to do. Let's just go ahead and make a head slot here. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. Oh, and that goes nowhere. That might be why. Alright, so I guess we'll just break the dirt. I guess in theory we could go and chop down that one tree we've got. You know, kind of go about things that way. That might be what we do. Because this, like I said, this is not going as intended. We'll check that other chest is what we'll do. Or I guess I could just go do something else, but why do we have no oak wood? It's mind-boggling, really. You know what? Let's just get the birch and do a few of them. So we'll take that, and I'll go out and try to get stacks of wood in the coming episode, so they're excited to see that. We'll fire off a few of these, and let's get some chests out of that. Alright, so we got 5. We'll just kind of throw some here and there, see what happens. So that is still glitched out, isn't it? Well, it's taking my coal, but it's not cooking anything. Or is it? Let's see. Nope, nothing there. We've been getting robbed of coal. What is wrong with you, furnace? I think we'll call this episode Broken Furnace. Oh, now it's gonna work? Really? Let's make sure. I don't trust this thing. Alright, well, we'll throw this back in there and hope it actually works. So, should be interesting. Now, do we want to throw a few in here or not? I think not. I think we'll just go down and check it out there. Kind of get a feel for that. We'll take the long way because it's more scenic. At least I think so. Alright, are you back, Enderman? No, of course not. That would be just too practical. So what we want to do is attempt to figure out what we're going to do. And every time I move something from that slot, I wind up having to put it back. Alright, so do we want this or not? I'm thinking no, but I'm not sure. So should we go for this? We might just do that. Let's see what this would look like and try to actually just get something going. There's our central water feature. It's not too bad. And I think we have enough on us that we can probably crank out the stone brick stairs. We need to finish that up. So maybe we should have just done this from the beginning, right? Who knows? We'll refill the bucket just in case Indy shows up, and we're taking it right off the hotbar in the event that he does. But I kind of like that little 2-and-2 format with this. I don't know why, but I just sort of prefer it better than like a complete column piece. You know, it's kind of more of like a, to me it's more of a traditional column, really, you know, as opposed to having like a full base. So we'll roll with that. Oh, and I am out. So one more round ought to do it. Can't hear the rain, but I don't know if we shouldn't be too deep. But it might be raining and I just can't hear it over the headset. But there's that. So hey, 1950 in and we got it done. By golly. Let me take a look over here. Now, you know what? we'll just go down here to do this. I think I have this burrowed out like I need it sized. So that's our like design feature here, and we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right? So here's what I am thinking. Is that gonna be where we need to go? Let's figure this out. Dirt. So that'll be our center point, and then 3, 5, 7, 9. So that would technically be number 10. And then we have 3, 5, 7, 9, and that's number 10. So I think we went one too far right there. And that'll be... maybe we want it. I don't know where we would... what I'm thinking of doing is having like a corner water piece, if you will. So let's go ahead and clean some of this out. Actually, a lot of it. Maybe that borders the ravine or something. So throw that in, and let's do a deal where we just break that out, and then we've got that one broken out. So let's see what this looks like, and then we'll probably end the episode, and I'll go try to be productive. Alright, so there's that. I did this in dual survival. My nephew even liked it, so I assume it must be kind of neat. You know, we'll put that there, and we will put that there. So not super complex, but kind of something to look at, if you will. And we'll probably put those in all the corners. And I kind of want to run a conduit, you know, like have everything connect, and then I want kind of some lava mixed in with the lava. I'm really leery of, because if something did go bad, which by that I basically mean a creeper or me doing something incredibly stupid that I never should have done, I could potentially set things on fire and thereby destroy our storage facility, which we do not want to have happen. But hey, we got a little bit done here, I guess, combined with what I did off camera last time. I think it was off camera last time anyway. A broken furnace, let's check that to end the episode, actually. I'll take the not redstone complete shortcut and stroll back up and see if we actually get smooth stone out of this, or if it's just burning through my coal. It's cooking this time, so I'm happy with that. Still raining, that's okay, we're in here. And what I'll do, I'll end the episode, and maybe I'll do some cool stuff off camera, or I might come back in and we'll go logging and cut reeds down, I don't know. But we need some wood, we need a lot of chests, and we'll continue work here, or maybe do something else, I don't know. But as always, thanks for watching. My apologies for kind of the bad episode. If you're disappointed, I encourage you to go back to like 161, where I had a lot more free time, and I got to do some fancy smancy editings and whatnot. So that said, we're gonna do some cool stuff here, whether you're with me or not. You'll definitely be updated on it, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you back here for episode 166 of Minecraft Xbox One Solo Survival.